All right, dope. That's working. And is YouTube. Sweet. Let me close this, close that. All right, welcome to Founders Mode. I'm streaming the process of building and selling apps until I get to 100,000 in monthly recurring revenue. And something I like to think every time I think about this is 100,000 per month sounds daunting until you break it up. And the actual numbers are something like 20,000 users paying $5 a month, or 10,000 users paying $10 a month. And in my mind, that's the equivalent of like saving people 2 to 3 hours per month, if you're assuming people make like $20 an hour, or entertaining them 2 to 3 hours a month, or even helping them save 5 to 10 minutes every single day, or not even save, but helping them in ways that they use your app for 5 to 10 minutes a day. Or the other option is helping them make 2 to 3 times as much as your app costs. So I think in that way, 100,000 is possible, and I'd rather go for like a big ambitious goal and not end up near it, but as opposed to aiming for like 5,000 and making it a whole endeavor that it would be equivalent of just aiming for $100,000 from the start. And so let me recap since the previous stream and provide some updates, because some exciting things have happened since. Exciting / dire, I guess, whatever your perspective is. So previous stream, I believe I was working on the drawing. Let me check my code. I was working on the coloring page view controller. Also, for context, first I'm making iOS applications, primarily because I was studying Swift. I kind of had a background in Swift. I would have started with React Native, but I was already in Swift, so I figured just run with it. And also because from what I've seen kind of in like small research, iOS apps always make like 5 times what Android apps make. And the reason being that typically Android users don't like to pay as much, so they only stick with free apps. So that's kind of why I'm on Swift, and that's why I'm okay being on Swift, because if I'm making 5 times, if Android is only 20% of possible revenue, then I'll expand to Android when I see it being the next like unlock. And let's see, so anyways, I was on the coloring page view controller, and I was working through it. And okay, I don't remember what I was doing on stream. All I know is I was on the coloring view controller, and we can launch that and see how it looks. See if my screen freezes. This is going to my phone. Wait. Oh, it worked. Okay. And while that's going, okay, it's going. Also, over the weekend, I launched my first app. My first app, I didn't like share anything just because I wanted to get it done. It took me about a month from design all the way to launching. So I think did I show this? Did I finish this on stream? Last time on stream, I was going back and fixing the little bugs that were happening. I don't remember, but this is coloring view page. It's essentially done. The only thing that I need to work on, oh no, it's not essentially done. I need to save the colors that are drawn on the page, and then I also need to fill in this UI menu, and then also this tutorial. But I did create a page struct, so that's one of the things that I worked on. So essentially, the data that's shown on this view is saved in a struct, and I believe I saved that locally. So the title, the coloring overlay, the image, and the text. The text is not shown here, but it is shown when this picture is included in part of a story. Yeah, and then so these are the two things left that I need to do. Oh, I just remember what else I was doing. So I was also working on full. Oh, why is that not showing? It might be covered up. No, it's not. Huh. I was working on full screen mode, and on iPad that shows full screen mode hides all of this top stuff, and just lets you color with this and this, but that is not showing, so I need to figure that out. Yeah, it's not even showing there. Yeah, so I'll debug that. To do full screen mode on iOS devices. So, yeah, the goal was to finish that. I didn't. And then the thing I started working on was gallery. Gallery, I started, did not completely finish. And it's also buggy. This is supposed to be the list view, and then the gallery view. And so I need to change I need also fix this, which is supposed to be the UI menu. And create is mostly done, but I still need to finish that. So that's kind of where I'm at. And the updates since last time. So first thing that happened was I released my iOS app onto Reddit, and let me see, I can share the analytics for that. Where is it? Okay, so I made a post. I made an app for the Algorand crypto community, and oh, that's tripping me up. Give me a second. Yeah, so I made an app for the Algorand crypto community, and I made like this post basically saying I'm a developer, and this is an app I made because of a problem I had, and got 5,000 views, 7 comments, the other 7 were mine, 7 shares, and 57 upvotes. And from that, on my App Store Connect, I see that 27 people have downloaded it. Seven days. Let's see if you can see this. "27 people have downloaded my app." And the thing that was dire, though, is when I first uploaded this post, only like 5 or 6 people signed up. So essentially what on my app, what I have is, it's just a calculator that lets you calculate from your holdings and investment and sales that you do long term, like how does your total holdings look, and are you missing out on money if you sell too early, or if like how much are you missing out on? Not that you are missing out, because that's clear that you are if you sell early, but if you hold on, how much are you missing out on? Or if you invest, how much more are you making? And it was just that. It was a simple like little table and I didn't really include any like core or any monetizable features that I felt were monetizable. And so what I did was add like a little sign up that I just showed you, where they can enter their email and then enter their email and get free premium updates, essentially just like getting people a little bit invested in it and wanting to look at it in the future. Yeah. And so there's only 6 signups yesterday. Today there's 7, which is just one more. But I was expecting 27 people to sign up or download the app. So that means like about a third of the people who downloaded the app then went on to the sign up page. And I don't know if I could have I could have added like an alert. Yeah, I should have added an alert. Something on the onboarding that basically tells them you've downloaded the app, but you haven't signed up for premium future updates. Because right now they have to go to the settings, and then they have to go to the sign up page, and then they have to add in their email. But a third of the people did that, so I don't know how to look at it. But anyways, I'm kind of undecided now, but yesterday my analysis was the math isn't mathing. I have one post, it has 5,000 views and 57 upvotes, but only 6 people signed up. Today I know that 27 people downloaded it. It wasn't there yesterday on the App Store. And so anyways, what these metrics were telling me were that there's interest in the app, but there's a huge gap between like the interest and then action. And so despite it's free, it is the thing as well, because it's free, I would have expected a lot more people to, like, if there's 57 upvotes, I would have expected 57 downloads because it's free. And so that's kind of where I'm curious, like, what happened, or if people are just skimming and didn't take the time. But I also put the link to the app at the top of the post, so I don't know. And so, like, if I just linearly analyze this, one post gave me 26 downloads. And if I post in, like, I think maybe there's like 10 other major crypto communities on Reddit. If I post 10 of those, then I'm going to have, yesterday it would have been like 60 users, and now I know it's more like 270, which isn't bad. And yeah, that's not bad, but we'll see, because these are some of the core lessons I learned from the app. First is when you're going to ship the app first on the App Store, you need to have a clear monetization strategy. So from the moment you start coding the app, you need to be clear on where the revenue is coming from, and have your subscriptions or in-app purchases there. And in the same way, letting the money talk from the start. So as I mentioned, my app, you download it and then you sign up to get notified on free premium updates. And I thought it would be like a viral mechanism where it encourages people to sign up. And in some sense, it kind of did, but at the same time, it's not very good results. So let's see. And then also, the reason that you want to let money talk from the start is because for me to calculate interest in the app, I'm basically doing what I did now, where I see there's 5,000 views of this, 57 up votes, 7 shares, but only 27 people downloaded it. And then from those that downloaded it, only a third signed up for free premium updates. And then how does that then translate to paid users, which I think might be like another third, maybe at most, unless I somehow blow it out of the water, which I'm going to aim for. But it's just this very long, I guess, funnel you could think of that people have to go down, as opposed to, oh, it's this long funnel that people have to go down, and I have no clear indication of how much I'm making, how much I'm going to make with another post, or with another, by doing, by spending an hour more, by doing another post, how much more am I making? There's no clear way for me to calculate that because I don't have anything that's monetized on the app. As opposed to if I had the app from the start, have it have paid content, in-app purchases, a subscription, whatever, then I can calculate, okay, I worked X hours on this effort, or I made this one post here, and this then translates to $5 per user. Then I can start to quantify and prioritize what I should work on. So that's something that I learned, I guess, from posting this app. And let's see. And actually, I can run it just so I can show. And so what's the future of this app? So right now, I think if I abandon it, it's not like nothing is going to become of it. And it's one of those things where, like, because I did it, might as well just go back and cross my T's, dot my I's. So what I wanted to do is support other cryptos, and then update it so that I can then start charging for premium. So it would be like a one-time payment. Well, so this is my initial thought. It might change as I go through like the feedback that I got from the community, but charge a one-time payment for premium, and premium features are going to be being able to save multiple calculators for different cryptos, as well as having multiple calculators within your crypto. And then also having like 1 to 2 simple forecasting features that people have talked about. Yeah. And then as for marketing, I'm going to just post to the other Reddit crypto communities. I'm considering posting on Product Hunt, but undecided. Mostly, I want to look where most of the crypto people, I guess, congregate. Reddit was the clearest idea to me, but I don't know if there's like on X or TikTok or Instagram. Yeah, I don't know. But my intention is to make like a few posts, maybe TikTok, Instagram, Shorts, for 2 weeks, 1 post a day. And then after that, just let it be. See if any interest picks up while I'm also marketing my coloring book app. And here you can see kind of like so this is, they first log in. This is the entire like app in terms of functionality. You can input your coins, adjust the price that you want to see for your coins, and then see how it changes. And then you can add investing and selling events. And then you can kind of spot check the price of the coin and how much your total holdings is. And then this is the way that I was gauging interest. They go here to the settings, they click secure free future premium updates, and then they see this, there's only 493 spots left, let me sign up, put in their email, reserve my spot. And then yeah. So 7 people so far have signed up for it. It's hard for me to tell if that's an indication of good interest or not, because 5,000 people have viewed it. And because it's so specific, it's free and it's specific. I targeted this community because I've been a part of it. And so I figured that combination, I should have had like at least like 30% of the people who have even viewed it, not even upvoted it, but viewed it. Of the people that upvoted it, 27, which is close to half, a little less than half, 40%. And then of that, a third, so 27 to 7, under a third signed up for a premium spot. So it's this long kind of funnel that it's hard for me to gauge how good or bad things are at the moment. So that was that app. Oh. So close this. And now, oh, this is still running. And then, let's see, that was the future of the app and the marketing. And then the one last thing that I want to share was the strategic pivot that I decided to make over the weekend because of my first app. And so originally my goal was make 4 apps, release some like minimal to no marketing, and then once I make those 4 apps, market all 4 at the same time, and for let's say like a month or 2 months, and then repeat. The issue that I was having yesterday was realizing that with this strategy, what's the best way to put it? I'm kind of, I guess it's much more focused if I work on one app at a time and then make it like a tight feedback loop where I finish the app and like completely to monetization and then release it 4 weeks. Maybe in the best case, people download it. There's a lot of feedback that I'm getting, and then update the app in another 1 to 2 weeks, and then it becomes a spiral essentially. So what I'm trying to do is get to the position where things are snowballing and spiraling, and I'm making money. Because now I remember the reason that I pivoted. So one of the reasons was that, like with the crypto app, I made it. I spent a month on it, and then not a lot of people downloaded it, and there's no clear path to monetization. And so what I think is going to happen with the approach of trying to make 4 apps at a time is that because I'm rushing it, I'm not going to spend as much time doing research and trying to make the app like personalized to that community. It's going to be more so what I think is going to have my filters, my perspective of that problem, of that community, and it's not going to hit as close to home for them. And then also, the goal was to make an app a week, but realistically making this coloring book app, I realized it took me a week alone to try to research. So 3 days of researching, 3 days of designing, and then 2 weeks of building. And so it's not, I think I can speed up the process, particularly the building, as I improve. So maybe I get it down to 2 weeks, but I don't think I'll get it down to 1 week until I like really just have my systems in place and have like a team. And yeah, I think that was the reason. And so my new approach is going to be one I called, or Claude calls, rapid validation cycles. Is that what it was? Let me check it out. Rapid app development and validation framework. So I can share it here. And this is essentially what my new approach is going to look like. So in the first phase of this framework I have for myself, we're going to market research and do some competitive analysis, see kind of what app out of my list ideas are the most likely to go viral, the one that people are most likely to download, and then also look at what other competitors are out there, what their offering is and how much they cost. Then do a 3-day design, and then spend 2 weeks on development. And so the goal with this is to have a working MVP with core features and monetization. Have the idea of, is this going to be paid content? Is this going to be a subscription? Are there going to be in-app purchases? How am I going to make money? And then from there, marketing. And this is, I guess, also, well, yeah, marketing. Marketing is going to be 2 weeks. Week 1, I'm going to release it, create 7 shorts, and then try to figure out really a strategy, like what's the best way to, what angle to approach it, what features to demonstrate, yeah, and just keep pivoting until something works. And this is a sign of when to move on. So if there are no downloads, if it costs, this one I still don't quite know how I'll gauge, because right now this only counts for internal user generated content. So this is a work in progress. Right now I'm realistically up to this phase, and I only really have experience in this phase. I want to get to this phase. Well, I have starting to have experience here, but once I get to this phase, I'll be able to refine it and then adjust this. And so the whole point is, I make an app, I start marketing it, and then once I start marketing it, I can kind of gauge the interest, how much it's costing me, and then that's going to help me. I'm going to have some decision points that are going to help me decide whether to continue or to then work on the next app. And yeah, moving on, criteria. Yeah, so that's how I'm going to approach making apps. Let's see how far. 27 minutes and no building. So let's start building. And where are my notes? So this is my project checklist. Okay, cool. So this is what I'm going to do. Today we're going to, I was going to work on the gallery view, but what I realized was that I'll save that. What should I do? So no, not this one. Coloring. No, I didn't even finish this one. Wait, let me check. Okay. I want to work on the gallery. Oh, this is gonna die. I wanted to work on the gallery, but I realized that on the iPhone there isn't like the full screen option, but on my iPad there is, but it should be visible, but it's not. So if I go to my iPhone 13 mini, run it, and after that we'll run in my iPad just to make sure the code is up to date. Wait. Oh no, I can't see or tell. Oh, I see it. Okay, so what's the problem? Oh, I know what the problem is. On iPad, they have like the floating. I hope it's floating. I think it's floating. Let me see if I can share this. So on the iPad, the bottom view that you see right now on the iPhone, which is a coloring view, or the tool pencil kit tool picker, that's like fixed, but on the iPad you can drag it around and it doesn't take up the full screen either. It's like a little rectangle with corner radius. And so you can see the full screen in the lower right corner. But on devices, the tool picker takes up the entire bottom, so it's blocking the full screen button. So what I need to do is just push it up. I think that should... What's the problem with pushing it up is the height of the tool picker might change from device to device. And if I push it up by a fixed amount, I don't know that it'll look good on all devices. And what I can do, full screen button, go here. Oh, what did I do? Full screen button, and wait, keep it in the... Oh, okay. So this is basically, maybe I should do... No, that's not a good way to do it. I think a good place to... Oh, I think I know the best place to do it. So what I'm doing right now for this app is... One of the issues I was having a problem with before is I can show it on here actually, so you can walk along with what I'm thinking. Run this. So once this runs, I'll start. Oh, that ran quickly. So basically an issue I was facing before was this is embedded within a scroll view that allows me to, which then allows me to zoom in, move around, color it in more detail. And the problem I was facing was the scroll view, the top anchor is the bottom of this horizontal stack view. And then the bottom is supposed to be the top of this tool view, tool picker, whatever, but instead it was the bottom of the screen. And so the image was completely off-centered and it looked kind of odd. And so that took me like many hours actually of trying to figure out how I can do it here, because it kept crashing, kept running the app, was using like DeepSeek, was using Cloud, was using ChatGPT, trying to figure out what was going on and fix this, and nothing was working until... No, actually Claude was the one that fixed this, and it didn't take as long as the other ones. So eventually I figured it out. And the bottom of the scroll view adjusts to the top of this. How do you say? Not automatically, but like... I had to have like a condition that makes this the case. And so what I can do is move this full screen not on iPad. On iPad we don't have this problem. So on iPhones, move this full screen, which is behind here, to or in tandem with the scroll view. And let me see if I remember where this was. So here are all the UI elements. I have my variables. It's probably going to be in my variables. Tool picker, drawing fingers enabled. Scroll view, bottom constraint. So this is where I'm changing it based on the toolbar, and it's equal to the view bottom. Yeah, so this was there, and then this is subject to change. And so we're probably changing it here, where we're setting up the tool picker. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so view height, view bounds height, frame, view height minus. Okay, so it's using this. Let me think of this. So here what I can do is dot is iPad. So when we're on iPhone devices, I want to cannot of non my back is iPad is a bool. Wait, what are the other options? Because then I can just use this without having to use is iPad. Dot CarPlay Mac is phone. Ooh, is phone. Because, I mean, I'm not going for Mac. I'm not going for CarPlay. TV, nope. Not using Vision either. Or maybe, well, I mean, not right now. I don't have one of those. Is iPad. Configure tool picker. So, geez, why am I so all over the place? I copied the iPad text and then got rid of my previous thing that I copied. iPad is iPad, is pad. Okay, now I need to look for it because apparently it's not searching. Is is pad. Yep. Copies, Control C, and go here. Replace this is phone. What is going on? Self? Do I need self? Is that the issue? No. Why? Int. Oh. It is too early for me. Okay. So now that we know that, if it's phone, okay, so go back to full screen. No, what I want is button. And this is where I set the constraint. So I want to make the bottom constraint a variable. And how do I do that like I did this one? So private var full screen bottom constraint. It's going to be an NS layout constraint, and Oh, I can't copy it. Oh, I have it here already. Okay. And so to do the same thing here, I would need to go here, paste this, let me leave this open for now because my mind isn't at max usage and I know I'll mess it up. Where do I set it? Full screen button. Wait, so how did I do it? Okay. So what I can do is go here, paste this, and then copy this. Wait. What am I doing? Wait. Huh? Wait, there's something I don't understand. So, I initiate this, declare this variable, and this is going to be equal to the scroll view dot bottom. Oh, because here I'm saying it's the scroll view bottom anchor, and I want to set this equal to. Okay, this part was the one that confused me. Okay. And so what I can do here is undo full screen button. Bottom anchor constraint is going to be 16 pixels. Yes, that checks off. And then here I'm setting it. And so I can delete this. And then what happens next is when I do the where was it? Is iPad focus here, or not is iPad. My brain's just all over the place. We can do self dot full screen constraint constant minus bottom inset. Yup. Right? Wait, minus bottom inset minus 16. Okay, so this should work, right? When is this called? Oh, it isn't. Wait, is it? No, it might be called let me just do it. Because this might be part, like if this tool is an observer. I'm not sure, I'm not familiar with observers. Minus 16. Okay. Ooh. Dope. But it's too high. Why? Man, you blow my nose. Take a Alright, so problem we're having is that this is, I wanted it to be like right here in the corner. And right now it's going to the same place where the scroll view is, minus 16. 16 does not make up all this difference. Oh, maybe? No, I said 16 doesn't make up all this difference. And I think it's pushing it up though. So I might have to do like plus 16. But what I'm curious about is I thought that what I was doing was making it right here. But it wasn't. And so what I'm curious about is where the scroll view bottom is equal to the view bottom. Yeah. And okay, so I don't quite understand this. So this is a view height from top to bottom, but does that include anything at the bottom, such as a toolbar or the tool picker? Min Y is a frame, the minimum Y. How does that change? Okay, so frame is what's included when we include the tool picker. View height is just the entire view height. And then we're looking here, what's the minimum Y? And then we're just making sure these are valid numbers. And then bottom inset is going to be the view height, which is I don't know if it's here or here or here. The view height, I think it might be here. Maybe not. But anyways, we're looking at the view height, and then we're going to see bottom inset is going to be the view height minus, so we're going to subtract all of this height, and then we're going to check that it's greater than 0. Yeah, so so it should be right, minus 16, it should be like right here. 16 pixels is maybe this far, I think. Okay, wait, let's just remove 16 everywhere. And then let's see where that puts us. Bottom inset. Okay. I don't understand this, but the hacky way of doing this would be just plus like another 16. This is a problem. Wait, let me do this. Wait, wasn't it upside down for a moment? What? What? I'll just go with it. I thought upside down would literally just flip it upside down. Okay. Let's just fix this because I don't know what's going on. Okay, so what's the problem? On phones, why is the scroll view bottom being constrained? Why is the scroll view bottom right here and not right here? iPhone 13 mini, let me just double check this. A sanity check, as professors would call it. And wait, and what is the background? Because the yellow background is supposed to be the scroll view. Oh, container view. Okay, so container view. And okay. So container view, we set it to the scroll view, and scroll view bottom can change, but the container view is probably can change too. No, bottom inset. So wait, let me double check this. Frame is gonna change. View height. I thought that this is where the limits of the scroll view. So what is the problem that I'm having? Well, I think I'm taking this down a rabbit hole that I can make simpler, or at least I'm just tired. Problem is that it's aligning, and if I put it here, how does that change? It's out of this drawing interface, which is preferred. So I want the button somewhere where it's out of the drawing interface. If I did it here, I'd need to make it smaller. If I added it here, or should I add it to the menu? Because if I do this, it's just shifting it up, and that doesn't really change as much as like on the iPad. I think the menu is the move, because it's not quite the same on the phone. All it's doing on the phone, you're getting more drawing area, but it's just shifting the image up. And on iPad, the image is actually expanding, getting bigger. I think that makes sense. Okay, I'll just add it to the menu. And so here, comment this out just in case I decide to change my mind. And okay, and then gotcha. Okay, and then view did load. I was thinking about how I can remove this if it's not, because if it's not being shown on the iPhone, there's no point to keep it in there, because then it just confuses everything. And view did load. Wait, where do I set everything up? Oh, that answers the question. So here's where I set everything up. And canvas view update. Yeah, so none of this is going to affect the thing. So if it's not iPad, what I'm going to do is full screen button dot is hidden. It's going to be true. Where am I running this on? Yeah, it's not there anymore. And then just run it on iPad just to double check. Alright, so on iPad, it's still there, still working as I intended. Dope. Okay, so that fixes that for now, I guess. And so full screen mode, we'll just move it here. And save the coloring overlay. I was testing this with the gallery. Damn, did I really spend 30 minutes just to not include that work? Yep. See, this is what happens when you're tired. You become less productive. So I should have thought that through from the start. But now saving coloring overlay. Oh, okay, so what I was doing here was implementing the gallery view so that then I can tap on an image. It'll load the previous. It'll load the previous coloring state, I guess. And the reason I wanted to do this with the gallery view is just because it won't take as much time. It'll be just the same as testing that the state is saved. And so I can go here, run it. We'll look over the issue with of what's going on in the gallery. So what's happening here, it's a big O stripe, and what I want to do is go here and see what's going on. So right now this is all Claude. I have not where is my previous conversations with Claude? Prioritizing features for kids coloring book. And then I complained. There are a few issues with this. So first I wanted the images to be shown as 150 points. Oh, okay. So here is what Claude told me to implement. And I have not. So this is my gallery view controller. And then this, no. Extension of my gallery view, gallery section header. What Claude is saying, instead of using the fractional width for the items, which we never should have, we should use a fixed width for the cards and let the item determine how many fit per row. We'll adjust. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. So create the grid layout. Here, I think we're changing all of this code. Yeah, so I can just copy what it told me. And because so I think one tip that I learned from using AI is like when you're implementing a new view controller and it's just not working, it doesn't make sense to try to like copy paste like different little like lines of code and then just try to merge it yourself. Like because it's not working, it just makes sense. Copy the whole function and then debug from there. Since the previous one wasn't even working, it can't get more broken than that. And this isn't an instance where if you break it further, like your phone can explode. Like it's like another 5 minutes of debugging. And then next, go to gallery cell, which I don't think I have here. I have that here, gallery cell. Oh. And so here in gallery cell, we're going to go to card view. No, okay, this is completely new code. Yeah, this was only, I think I just copy over because again, the code he's giving me is much longer. So I'll comment this out, just keep it there, even though it didn't even work how we wanted. And then we'll see how it runs. If it doesn't even work at all, I think what I'm going to do is just restart it. Okay. Why does this have to make life so difficult? No, there's something. Okay, so let me figure out what's going on. What's happening? What even is this? Gallery cell. Let me just run through this, walk through this. Understand this card view is going to be a view with a background, corner radius, shadow offset, shadow radius. I don't care about that. Image view. Content mode is going to be scale, aspect, fit. So what I think is this is the card, which for some reason has a very long or very long height. Long height. That sounds like a weird combination. Which is very tall. And title view is for some reason just not there. Like it's uncooperating, it's uncoordinated. So image view I think is this, because it's scale, fit, it's limited by the height. Card view for some reason is just not cooperating. Title labels just slow, not there. And so in card view we're adding the image view and the title view. Card view is the content view. Are you... No, I can't say that. Why would it do this? Help me understand. Help me understand. Why? How? In what world? Okay. I'm using AI, so it's my fault. It's my fault. Take responsibility. Card view. Wait, is card... Okay, so is card view... No, card view needs to be just one image, right? It's not trying to make the whole view in which, okay, so no, this is a gallery cell, so this needs to work. Why is everything so slow right now? Okay, still showing. Wait. Okay, so right now I'm just in the gallery. And the problem is here, collection view is going to have a gallery cell. Yeah, so I think a gallery cell is just for each image. And so what's happening here is for some reason it set the top and the bottom of the card view to be the views top and bottom, and I don't know why I would do that, but it doesn't matter because what I'm going to do is going to set it equal to a constant of 100, and let's do 100 for now, and then we can remove the bottom anchor because we have a width or a height, and I believe the width, what the image? This is so annoying. What is going on here? Title label. Okay, first let me run this and see if that did anything. Just an absolute headache. That is better. And okay, that's better. What I need to do is just add maybe like 1 or 2 more instances of research. Let me open up other images that I have. Ooh, okay, so in assets, go here. Oh, we have a coloring duck, cool. And then we can also add this stitch coloring. Wait, what format is that? It is JPEG. Okay, that's gonna work. So we have 3 coloring images now. We go to coloring view controller and we see where we set up the Mustang, and then we just add 2 more. And this one's going to be duck. Wait. What am I doing? Oh. Too early. Pages. What? So it's going to be the stitch, which is lowercase, and then we have the duck, was it coloring duck? And then we'll just call it duck. Then, oh, gallery. Nice. Okay, this is looking better. But is this how I want it to show? This is not how I want it to show. So first thing that I need to change is here. I have burps for some reason. Shadow offset, shadow radius. I don't want any shadows. And what that's going to do is just be an empty container. Yep. And then the title. How do we want this to play out? Image view. Okay, so that's the other thing I think that's happening. We go here. Wait. 16 divided by 9. So this should make it tall and not wide. Huh? Wait. Something happened. No, that did not quite play out. So what I thought would happen is this would switch, would flip like 90 degrees. The image would then be shown in its, like there would be no gray anymore because the image would be covering all of it and the title would be just below it. But that did not work. They look smaller though, so something happened. I just don't know what. What am I thinking? I'm just spacing out at this point. Image view dot background color is equal to green, and then we'll do card view background color is equal to yellow. Sure. Wait. Oh, I think it's maybe here. Yeah. And then why are they so spaced out? So let me fix the spacing issue, because I think I can do that, and then we'll ask Claude. So here, create the width of the card. So this is where the width is being specified. And oh, it's not centered as well, so that's going to be another thing to fix. Ooh, okay, I think this is why we're experiencing the bug. Height is going to be, no, height is going to be taller than the width. Right? Size. Use estimated count to let the system determine how many items fit. Wow. Okay, so I went over that and I did not understand why they're so spaced out. So this is the width. Each item is this. As a group, this is happening. Fit. Yeah, it's almost like an entire item can fit in between them. And I don't know if that's an important observation or not. See, this is inter-item spacing fixed of 8. So, I mean, this gives me the impression that it should be just 8 pixels. And then the section, I think section is going to be like either all of this, or it's going to include the page title. Because it includes the header. Yeah, so I think the section is like, this is one section, it includes the pages, title, and then story is another section. But it's unclear to me why there's so much spacing in between each item. Maybe here. Number sections is 2. Collection view. Yeah, that's the bottom of this page. Here we'll do collection view dot background color is going to equal to dot, we'll do this blue. I've never worked with collection view before, so maybe there's like a, okay, so collection view is the entire page. Create layout. Wait, so let me see the list now. I don't understand what's happening. Okay, so we're just going to run this through Claude because I'm completely out of... So how would I describe this issue? In gallery view, oh, what is going on with you? Oh, there we go. So start a new chat. Hi, Claude. I am having an issue with my gallery view controller. Right now the images are within UI or image views that are not, what's the correct ratio? Is it 16 to 9? How does that differ from the 9 to 16? Like, which one? "16 to 9 is a widescreen format." Wait, 16 to 9 is widescreen, so then 9 to 16 is what we want? Yeah, 9 to 16. Gotcha. So I think that might have been part of the issue. But if I don't want to like try to make changes everywhere and then figure out it's not working. Or do I? Okay, maybe if I do refactor. Refactor. No. But I can copy paste. See if that does anything. If it just breaks it more, then we're in no worse a position than before. 16 to 9. So that's it on this page. And then here we... Oh, okay, no. That's not what I was. 16 to 9. Is that it? Really? Okay, while that's running, I'll ask Claude. Right now there are within image that are not 9 by 16. Oh, nope. That made it worse. Right now the coloring images are within image views that are not 9 to 16 ratio. So that's one. Oh, wait. No. Okay, technically made it worse, but the images are closer. Why? What I changed was this, which is the image view. Image view is colored in green, so that did not affect this. And what else I changed was the group size match the... This was it. The item size and the group size that arranges the items horizontally. But I didn't change the inter-item spacing. That does not make any sense. Oh, but... Wait. Okay, let me try something. I'm just curious now. Getting some intuition. I think this should separate. This is horizontal spacing. No, it is not. Okay, right now the coloring images are within image views that are not 9 to 16 ratio. And let me just tell Claude that I want it to be in portrait mode. The image views seem to be in horizontally 16 to 9 ratio. So that's one thing. So I want the image to be full. Also, I want to get rid of the or do I want to get rid of the corner radius? Wait, let me check how other people do it. Okay, this one has very slight corner radius. This other coloring app, skip for now, has radius. Oh, but they also have an outline. The other person, oh, and these people kind of have like an outline as well. So in that sense, I might consider a stroke or a shadow around each image view, but for now that doesn't matter. I just want the image view and then I can add it on later. Also, I want to get rid of the corner. No, let's leave the corner radius, because then I'll know where I can change the corner radius and add the stroke or the shadowing. Seem to be horizontally, and then also plus the spacing between each card. Each card horizontally and vertically seems off. I want to be able to adjust it. Also, as a group, the cards are not centered horizontally. And then what else? Oh, I want the title. Yeah. I also want the image titles to be centered. So that would have been going to the I don't even remember if there was constraints set for the titles, but it would have been like NS layout constraint image title dot center X is equal to the center of the image view. I also want the image titles to be centered with the image above it. And what else? I think that's it. Oh, also if a card, I want it to be taken to the coloring view controller, and so here is where I can tell it coloring page view controller. What is coloring page? Oh, this is a model. Yeah, and that's where we store the image and the page, and we go here. Wait. I'm tripping. Here, we can do when this is tapped. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So then I can just give it alright. And then also the reason I'm not showing Claude is because I realized last time it's showing my email. And so eventually I'll phase out those videos. For now it's not a big deal. But yeah, Claude just shows people's email in the lower page. So what else? So I think that's it. That should hopefully get it. Oh, no. Okay, let me also describe the list view. As for the list view, I wanted this to be more like oh, where's my Figma? I want it to be more like table view. Image icon on the left, title label with the image name and the date edited below that. Okay, below that. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Wait, do I want to take a screenshot of this? I need to fix this because then it's going to think I want to make all of these changes. Gallery, and then shift this up, delete that, and then sort by now. Get rid of this for now, and that's how we do it. Nope. Okay. And the whole time it's just going to be called gallery. Yeah, it's just going to be called gallery. Okay. And so then I'll send this in. And I also need to provide it code that I already have. And then go here, go to gallery view controller, copy pasta, Command V, and then go here, and then send it. First, let's fix the cell layout and aspect ratio. That's a lot of code. Now let's update the grid and list layouts. And add cell tap handling. Dope. So this is going to fix the gallery view, which I wanted to do. And then after that, they're going to do the list view. So for gallery cell, if I go gallery cell, which is, oh, it's not even that long. So it's so insistent on shadows. Whatever. Title label. Data label. Huh. Yeah, we'll see what what happens with that. I don't know why it wants to add. Oh, it doesn't add the data label for the gallery cell, I think. It just makes it... I don't know what it's doing. We'll see. So I can comment this out. And since the last one was better than the previous one, before that, we can just delete that one. And so that's this one. And then the fix the cell. Yeah, so this, let's see. This should change the gallery cell, but then we also have to do changes to the gallery view controller. That's better for the titles. We'll see. We'll see. Just continue. It's slightly better, going in the right direction. As for the gallery view controller, we're going to go to the function until create grid layout, and we're going to go to the function called I'm hungry. Okay, so here's where we start to change stuff around. Create grid, create list. It's changing both of these. So what I can do is just comment both of these out. Oh, why didn't I? And then go to view did load, setup UI, configure collection views, configure sort button, load test data, and then set up notifications. I don't know why it's called notifications, but that's not a good name unless we're notifications. Oh, it's if in case it's tapped. That kind of notification, not the push notifications. And then this handle cell tapped. So when the cell is tapped, action methods. Here's a good way. Here's a good place, I mean. So based on this code, it should look better and we should be able to tap it. And then it still has another note on handling the list view. Oh, okay, so this is going to be new empty file. And so this is actually a quick implementation, so we could just do this. Gallery list. Wait. Gallery cell. No, yeah. So since this one has its own, we can just do new empty file. Gallery list cell. And then we just copy the class that it provides, and then we can do import. Is it import? My brain's just okay. Not working. And then what it's telling me to do is to make sure. Let me see. Key changes made. Grid layout. Fixed it. Proper spacing. Dynamic card sizing based on screen width. Cool. Added shadows. Don't want it. But whatever. Ooh. We're getting somewhere. Nice. And then the list view. So create a new. I don't know if you can tell, but Claude is carrying me hard right now. Like, it's not even like I could be the AI agent right now. I'm just putting together what it's telling me to. It's not a good look, but I'm tired. I don't know what it is, but I just, there's always a temptation to go to sleep at 12, wake up at 6. It's not productive. Typically I'm like contributing 40%, so right now I'm just letting it carry me. So list view, create a new list, cell design, a stack view, implement proper spacing, navigation. Ooh, his tap here. Ooh. That is beautiful. And then, okay, so the only thing left is add tap gesture recognizer. Did I do this? Register. So this would be here. And then I check register. Gallery. Wait, what? I hate it. Wait. Register both. I think it's just saying this. Right? Am I in the right place? I am in the right place, okay. I do, as like, not as soon as the stream is over, but eventually today or tomorrow I want to understand collection view a little bit more and understand what I'm doing, not just be copy pasting. Okay, so that pasted well, and that's it. So now we should also see the list view. Then if I go here, no, that's still shite, but this is pretty good. But it clicks. And so what do I need to do here? I want to change the height, scrunch it down. Here will be like pushing images. Oh, so here what we'll have to do is push all the images all the way to the left. Push the title right there. This. So what I'm thinking is likely going to happen is, so the thing that it changed from mine, I can show this side by side actually, so we don't have to like try to squint our eyes. So what happened here is it added a title which I previously didn't have, which is actually fine. And so what I need to do here is remove adjust the height so it's strictly just the image. So it'll be from here all the way to right there would be just the image. It's going to reduce the height of this card as well. And then the title. And then for list view, we have the image, but when you push this all the way to the left, and then the title will be under it. So it's basically, I'm gonna need to check, but what I think is happening is this. Wait, this. Oh, okay. So for the list view, in terms of NS layout constraints, this is below the image view. But if we go to list view, what we want is the title to be to the left instead of below the image view. Yeah, so I think that's, yeah, wait. So right now the title is below this image view. Here we're going to push the image view to instead be just be this little like icon. Have the title be to the right, and then the date, which was previously hidden, is now going to be there as well. And then I don't know, I'm kind of bothered by this because we're forcing it to look like a table view, which has sections. Naturally looks nice. I feel like we're forcing it. We're forcing a collection, or I need to look it up. Collection view, iOS. Images. So basically collection view is the grid. Yeah, so we're definitely forcing this collection view to try to look like a table view. So let me see. I want to do my exercise for the day. Go exercise. But I also don't want to leave this kind of like half where it is. And so if I go to Claude and I say, great, the gallery, or wait. The gallery, or the grid view, I should say grid view. Grid view is shaping up. However, I want to remove the spacing above and below the images. But if the image happens to be square, the card will have spacing to match the height of the cards. The images are by 16. And then also for grid view, or for list view, I feel like we are forcing the collection views to look like list views. Can't we just Okay, so I'll see what it says. It might involve a lot of changes actually for the gallery view controller. Right, yeah, because gallery view controller has collection view in there. Yes, let's modify the grid layout to handle image spacing better, and to switch to a UI table view for the list view, we need to two different view types. Now let's create the table view cell. Yeah, so there's just changes everywhere. So I don't want to rush the changes. I want to make sure that I implement them correctly. I'll do them offline, but as you can see, gallery view is shaping up. Oh, and actually now that we're here, let's do a test. So I drew on the stitch. I go back here. Oh, shite. I really wanted that to work. Why is it like that in the first place? Okay, so I know that, I don't know if it's here. It should be, well, it's gonna have to, coloring page. Coloring page item. So it's gonna go there. So essentially we're creating coloring pages, and coloring pages. These coloring pages can have drawing data, but when we're creating it, we don't have the drawing data. Wait, so what's happening is essentially we're creating new instances of each image every time we tap on it. And so if we are saving data, which I think we might be, because I saw it on my iPad when I checked the files, we're just not referencing the data. So where's it being stored? Gallery view controller. So here, I'll add the to-dos that I just mentioned that I wanted to fix. So remove spacing above and below. Image, to-do, check a square image. Does card have uniform heights? And then also, what can we do? Or list view, actually. List view. So actually all of these are part of like just update to Claude's suggestion, and then to do the next one after this was next one after this was what I just mentioned. Oh, each time an image, we are creating a new instance. Thus, if we create and save coloring data, that is never being updated. How do we work around this? Do we basically what's the best? Because I'm not familiar with I'm familiar with user defaults, but I'm not familiar with this kind of case. So do we check the file storage to see if there is the coloring data saved based on coloring page ID, title, something else. Okay. So then I need to fix it so that when I tap on an image, the coloring data is still there. And then if it's checking for coloring data, that data is going to persist even when I close the app. So that's going to fix that. And then this is going to be, the list view is going to be fixed. And then I guess from there, check the sort view. And then I also want to update the UI menu. I want this to toggle. And then I think I might want to get rid of this button. So this button is essentially going to be absorbed into this menu that it's just going to toggle. Newest first. Oldest first. This seems to work, I think. Date created. Date edited should work. Wait. If I go here. Created. Date edited. Yeah, no, I think it might be because we're not saving that. It's just going based off when it was created. So this one was first. Then I added. Did I add? I'll need to check that. So check the UI menu. And then add stories. Oh, okay. Check the UI menu each time. Check UI menu. And then after that, to do, start working on story view. Right? Well, I mean, okay, what was my list for today? After gallery view, polish the create page. Yeah, so I'll see how I'm feeling. But after that, my goal offline is to also polish this on the iPad. No, not iPad. No, yeah, here actually. What's happening is I can't scroll it. I want this to work in landscape mode because I want people to be able to color images in landscape as well. Did I? Coloring page view controller. To do, which I'm working on now. To do. Or no. Full screen. Oh yeah, I said that there. Gotcha. Yeah, so I want people to be able to color in landscape mode. And then we'll add full screen so that they can just focus on the image. And yeah, so I need to make the create page compliant because it doesn't scroll. Add text to speech. Limit the number of pages in the story to like 5 because AI can, for continuity, I don't think AI is going to be pretty good. So we'll limit pages to 5 stories. I also want this text to be gray until I tap one of these or until I start typing. And then I think the other issue was, oh no, it's not there anymore. Okay, so that's done. That issue is fixed, I think. And then work on the AI, on prompting. And so we'll see how if I don't feel tired today, my exercise doesn't push me too far, then I'll be focused. I'll be able to finish the gallery view for sure. I think I'll be able to finish the create page with text to speech. limiting the number. Yeah, this one's easy. This one's easy. This one, I don't know how long that'll take. And then AI. So integrating AI and then just having consistent image generation. And then best case, I also work on the story view. So once the story is created, then I should be able to see the story. So that's going to be the goals for today. I'll update you tomorrow on how that goes.